second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans' 5. And the Pelicans shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. And another basket for New Orleans.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Richardson. Inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Here's McDermott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Jones against McCollum. Hurdle with the block. And they get it back. Outside Jones. Misses the 3. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Poke loose. McCollum with a steal. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Right side Jones. Up and over McCollum. Jones misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. And the layup falls. McCollum's got his second basket of the night. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
And no argument here.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Outside for Ingram. Jones from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 5 now.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Richardson. McDermott with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. With the teardrop. And McDermott with a layup. McDermott's got 4 points in the quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads. Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, the reason McDermott continues to get playing time is that he knows how to play to his strengths.
Especially on offense. Capable of playing either forward position, but he's gravitated well to playing the 4 because of his ability to stretch the floor.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. 1:50 left in the first half. Here's Sohan. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Now here's McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. And yep, it's good.
They're really working the paint now.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Sohan. Knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside Jones. Ingram on the wing. 4-3. And another 3 for New Orleans. 59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Johnson on the wing. Jones. Vassell outside. Second chance shot. Collins with the bucket, getting it done inside. Collins has gotten his first basket of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Over to the wing. Williamson for 3. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Keldon Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas. At the line for...
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Jones, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's McCollum, coming off a 31-point game. Shoots. The shot misses. And so it's New Orleans building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 3 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync. And the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Valanciunas, good.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Outside Jones. With the drive, over McCollum. That one rolls around and rims out.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And the layup is good off the glass. McCollum's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Poeltl with the bucket. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. McCollum on the wing. Outside Jones. It's intercepted. Vassell with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Chalk up 2 there. Williamson's got 19 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Sochan. And the basket is good. 6 points for him.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's Jones. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Now here's Johnson. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Williamson. Here's Jones. They get it again. And that one's good. Williamson's got 23.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the paint. Here's Sochan. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Williamson.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. 1 shot.
And Valanciunas no good on that one. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Here's Johnson. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago.
Woo, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Jones. Here's Ingram. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Jones to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jones has got his second basket.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
High post, Valanciunas. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 8 assists in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Vassell outside, over to the left wing. Jones against McCollum. Back to Vassell, to the middle. Here's Jones, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Jones against McCollum. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, night in, night out, Valanciunas is a player you rely on. Again, he's piling up the points.
Vassell outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked away. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Outside for Ingram. Back to Jones. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Pelicans ahead, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
30.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here and let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to take charge of this game. Don't be passive. He wants them to impose their will.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Jones and Ingram run the wings, and it's McCollum at the 1. That's the Pelicans' 5. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Langford. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Here's Langford. Here's Collins. Cans it from short range. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Williamson outside. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Williamson, shooting 1.
That's good from Williamson. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The Spurs shooting just 34% so far in this one. Here's Collins. And Williamson with the block.
As athletic as he is, Zion can be a rugged defender. He needs to stay aggressive and keep looking to block more shots.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pelicans? And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. And so it's San Antonio with it. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him. McDermott's checked in for Jang.
Team foul. Spurs substitution. Doug McDermott.
On the wing, Richardson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This second half has been all about looking to score in the paint. They've done a good job with that.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
Mind the lane. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you know, Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the 3 ball, plays tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Langford. Here's Richardson, and connects on the 9-footer. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Here's Ingram. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
McDermott outside. Floats one up. No good that time. Jones with some nice D. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Ingram. Outside Jones. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Now here's Ingram. Lets it fly. And he gets it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 29.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
And he's able to get it back. He gets it in there. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Jones from outside. Pelicans keep it alive. Valanciunas, good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Pass to Bates Diop. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Back to Jones. Ingram on the wing. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jonas Valanciunas.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Bates Diop. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Over Ingram. Bates Diop can't get it to go. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Langford. Jones with the block. Left side Ingram. And he drives in. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
New Orleans foul. Herbert Jones. Second personal foul. Fourth.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for San Antonio, Romeo Langford.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside Ingram. Jones from outside. Misses. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
CJ, there are always doubters about this team's capability to win at the highest levels. How much fuel do you take from that?
Honestly, I got enough motivation. I got it out the mud. I went to Lehigh University, you know what I'm saying? No one's ever been drafted from there before, so for me, it's just about showing what I can do every night and keeping the door open for the next mid-major.
I love that you never lost that underdog mentality. Thanks, CJ.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I need a tell her go grab me, claiming that she love it, yeah. Yeah, the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public, mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, that was good. I can take you on a trip, show you that.
Michael had the ability to elevate beyond the normal scope of what a person would see or watch.
Opening night, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points.
Even as a young player, there were times in the fourth quarter where he would make up the difference in a ball game on his own. We used to have a joke in the NBA, you know, can hold Michael Jordan under 20 points? Dean Smith, a former coach at the University of North Carolina, because he substituted so freely, and Michael had 19 points a game in college. I enjoyed coaching.
2K